welcome back to another tech tip video from Sundog. I'm Madeline, the marketing intern, and today we're going to be tackling the infamous mail merge. We all need it, but we all dread using it. So this is going to be your simple guide to conquer mail merge once and for all. By the end of this video, you'll be merging in your sleep. I'm going to show you how to use mail merge in Word today. I'm going to show you how to merge various fields such as addresses or names into a letter, and how to export these letters by printing them or even sending them through email. This is great for if you're trying to send several clients a letter all at once and don't want to type in all of the addresses and names, or maybe you're sending out fundraising letters to your organization. Whatever you need it for, we're here to help. So let's get started. Alright, let's get started by opening up Word. You can either open up a blank document or open up the letter that you've already created. We're going to go to the top menu here and select Mailings. There's many ways to do this, such as selecting letters and then going across the top, but the easiest way to do this is to click Step-by-Step Mail Merge Wizard. So if you already have the letter opened up, you can click Use the Current Document, or you can start from an existing document and select a document from your files, but I'm going to start with a template and then click Select Template. I'm going to go to the top menu here, click Letters, and then I'm going to click Timeless Letter. Alright, so now I've filled out all the information that I'll need for my letter. I've added a company logo or company information, my name, the body of the letter. Your letter will look different depending on which template you select or the pre-selected letter that you've already created, but now that we have our letter, we need to up one other thing. And that would be our Excel spreadsheet of our recipients. To make it easier for the mail merge, I have separated them into first name, last name, address, city, state, zip code, and then email. This is essential for the mail merge to be successful, and it's easier to have all of your recipients in one place. So now that I have this Excel spreadsheet and the letter, we are ready to start merging. So I'm on step 2 here, and I'm going to click Next to go to step 3. So there's a couple options for the recipients. You can either use an existing list, select from your email contacts in Outlook, or type a new list by hand. I am going to browse for an existing list, and I'm going to go over here to my documents and click the Excel spreadsheet that I made, and then I'm going to click OK. So here you can see, here's a list of all of the names that you had in the Excel spreadsheet. You can filter out, maybe you only want to do certain first names. You can remove some context that you don't want on there. It's up to your preferences and who you want to send to, but I'm going to leave all these here for now and click OK. So once I have my list, I'm going to click Next to go on to step 4 to write my letter. Alright, now that I've got my recipient list ready to go, let's move on to step 4 where we write our letter. You can always go back to step 3 and add the recipient list, but I think we're good to go, so let's go ahead and add our mail merge fields. The easiest way that I think to do this is to start with a blank space. So first we're going to have to add our addresses. So I'm going to delete this, and start with my cursor right here. It gives you many different pre-selected options, so I'm going to choose address block. There's many different formats that you can choose from, but I like this one the best where it shows the full name. And you can preview what that's going to look like here. And then I'm going to click OK, and you can see here that it inserted the address block. The next step is to add in the name to the person that I'm addressing. So I'm going to delete this line here and choose greeting line. You can choose from dear or to, and then again you can choose what the name is going to look like. Again, I'm going to do the full name and click OK, and it'll have the greeting line here. Say you don't like the options of dear or to, and you want a greeting that's a little more personal, like hello or salutations. Who knows what you prefer. But in order to do that, you can simply just type, let's say hello, and then go to more items, and this will allow you to add individual fields. So I'm going to add the first name and click insert and then close. So as you can see here, it keeps my hello and then adds a first name. For example, when you're doing your address, you can always go to more items and individually add the fields one by adding first name, last name. And if for some reason one of these doesn't show up, say the zip code isn't there, you can always click match fields, and then you can go here, and these are all of the fields in your Excel spreadsheet, so you can match them up to the field that's going to be inserted in the Word document. However, this takes a lot of time to go one by one, and the whole point of mail merge is to save time, so I think it's easier to just add the address block all at once. Alright, so the sky is the limit in step 4 here. You can add as many different fields as you'd like. Maybe your Excel spreadsheet has a company name and you'd like to customize the company name somewhere here in the body of your letter. It's really whatever your preferences are and whatever you have in your Excel spreadsheet. But once you decide that everything looks good and you have all the merge fields that you want, you can click Next to go to step 5 to preview your letters. Here you can see that the mail merge auto-populated the address block here and then the first name here. To preview your letters, you can do one of two things. You can either click on the right column here and click through all of your different recipients, or you can go to the top here and click through here. You can always edit your recipient list here in step 5 as well, but once you have finished previewing your letters, we can move on to step 6 to complete the merge. Alright, now that we're on the last step, we're ready to export our letters. But say maybe you spelled someone's last name wrong in the Excel spreadsheet, and you don't want to go all the way back to the beginning of mail merge. You can edit each of these individual letters. You can select all of them or a certain range of letters and click OK, and it will show up in a new document. So in this new document, you'll have all the letters individually, and you can edit whatever you want to on them. So I'm going to close out of this document, and it'll take me back to my original document where I can export the letters. So the first option is to print here, or you can go to the top and click Finish and Merge here on the very right, and you can send an email message. So since I had an email section of my Excel spreadsheet, I can just choose that option. In order to export these through email, you'll have to have the email on the Excel spreadsheet. So I have the email field from my Excel spreadsheet listed here, and maybe I'll have informational letter as my subject line, and you can either choose an HTML, a plain text, or an attachment. So for now, I'm just going to choose HTML, and I'm going to choose to send to all of my recipients. You can select a specific section of recipients to send to, but I'm just going to send to all. So I'm going to click OK, and make sure that the letter is ready to send when you click OK, because it's not going to take you to Outlook where you then send it. It's going to send the emails right when you click OK. So make sure everything looks good first. So I'm going to click OK to send my letter. And then as you can see here, it sent my email with the subject letter that I typed in Word. So that's an option if you would like to export your letters through email. But if you would just like to print them out, you can always select Print and then click All, and it will print all of your letters for you with all of the recipients that you put in your Excel spreadsheet. Alright everyone, that is mail merge in Word for you. Hopefully this makes mail merge a little less daunting for you and is helpful for your business to save time when you have to send letters to a long list of people. Like and comment on this video if you'd like to see more mail merge tips, such as how to make labels for mailing or for name tags, or even mail merge in Adobe. As always, subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay tuned for more tech tip videos. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.